When my first child was born, I wanted him to act with maturity. I know, in hindsight, it's ridiculous. I'll share 3 reasons why children cannot act like adults. It was while reading the book, The Whole Brain Child, that I found the most important reason to update my attitudes towards my children. Number 1, it is something called object permanence. Have you ever wondered why babies like playing peekaboo? You know, when you put your hands in front of your face? It is because the moment they don't see you, for them, you have disappeared. And when they see you again, they get excited. I also found out, number 2, children do not become self-aware until about age 13. And 3, our brains continue to develop into our mid-20s. There is no way around it. Children can be difficult. The way they process information is different than the way an adult processes information. So if you catch yourself saying, "How many times do I have to tell you the same thing?" it is at that moment that you must embrace how uniquely different children's brains are and make adjustments. Remember, your child is not messing with you. Your child is not playing mind games with you. We know children's brains are developing, growing, evolving, while at the same time, in their own particular way, they attempt to figure out the world around them. They begin to choose for themselves the things they want. They want to have their own thoughts and their own feelings from the moment they are born. Despite the fact that they cannot hold their heads up, they desire their full independence. Alfie Kahn taught me about unconditional parenting. If you're anything like me, you just roll your eyes. But if you think, as I did, that these children will do as I say, your children will probably grow up to resent you. And if our children resent us, then what was the point of having them? So, children want their independence while they're still learning about who they are. The only way I see this is going to work out well is if we view the situation from a place of love. I know how this sounds. I may look warm and fuzzy to you, but trust me, I can fly off the handle in a second. So, when I use terms like unconditional love or parenting from a place of love or unconditional parenting, it is learned behavior. And if I can do it, and you feel like you want to do it, then you totally can. Perhaps your most important question regarding this conversation may be, why bother with all the work? For me, it is a 2-part answer. 1, because every man I have ever met has a story about their father. And quite too often, it's not a very good one. And number 2, when the boys and girls that I invite into this world become adults, I want them to have a great story to tell about me.